order for me to rank this dental SEO agency keyword in the top 3 rankings in particularly United States, मुझे 14 backlinks चाहिए होंगे. Hey guys, if you're new to this channel, I am Prerak Mehta और मैं अपनी जर्नी as the founder of Net Mafia, एक वेब डिज़ाइन एंड SEO मार्केटिंग एजेंसी YouTube पे डॉक्यूमेंट करता हूँ. और आज के इस वीडियो में we are going to be cracking a very important question, which is how many backlinks do you need to rank in the top 3. आई नो आप सोच रहे होंगे बैकलिंक्स के बिना तो रैंकिंग्स इम्पॉसिबल है, बट आई वुड हेट टू ब्रेक इट टू यू गाइस. Backlinks alone aren't the only ranking factor. Yes, it is one of the most crucial ones. However, you can't just build backlinks and expect Google to rank up your site in the top 3. सबसे पहला और इम्पॉर्टेंट स्टेप है कीवर्ड रिसर्च. ये स्टेप आपको बताएगा कि आपकी वेबसाइट पर कितनी सर्विस या प्रोडक्ट पेजेस होने चाहिए. बाय द वे, मैंने इस प्रोसेस को एक क्लाइंट के एसईओ प्रोजेक्ट के लिए कैसे इम्प्लीमेंट किया, ये मैंने पहले एक वीडियो में डॉक्यूमेंट कर रखा है. अगर आपने वो वीडियो नहीं देखा है तो ऊपर आई बटन पे क्लिक करके इस वीडियो के बाद ज़रूर देख लेना. Next step would be to build pages around those keywords. Essentially, you want to create content because at the end of the day, Google doesn't rank websites, it ranks web pages. So you need a systematic funnel-based approach to create content pieces. और इस टॉपिक पर भी मैंने एक डेडिकेटेड वीडियो बनाया है जहां मैंने दिखाया है कि कैसे मैं ऐसी ऑप्टिमाइज्ड कंटेंट क्रिएट करता हूं with the help of free AI tools. So don't forget to check that out as well. Now, assuming you've pretty much followed all the steps so far in the proper order, now you would want to proceed by building backlinks. So over here, I'm using SEMrush only because they offer 7 days of free trial. So you can go ahead and test the waters out if you want. But if you're using maybe another SEO tool like Ahrefs or Ubersuggest, it doesn't matter. Both of these tools, particularly Ahrefs and SEMrush, they function pretty much the same and they are also priced very similarly. So over here in the SEMrush dashboard, I'll click on the keyword overview tab and type in the keyword which best represents my industry or my offerings and the keyword for which I want to rank for. So here I've entered my keyword which is based on the commercial search intent. It doesn't matter whatever the intent is, you just need to scroll down here in the SERP analysis and you might just find few affiliate and PBN sites. Now over here I'm not finding any PBN or affiliate sites, but basically these would not be like a proper business, like they would not be offering their own service or product, but rather they would be promoting someone else's offerings and displaying ads to make money out of it. So you have to keep that in mind that those affiliate sites are going to have a lot more backlinks than a usual business website. So now the question is, where should my eyes go? First thing my eyes goes at this column of referring domains and not the backlinks. Why I don't look at backlinks? Because if I look at this number तो मुझे अपना बैंक अकाउंट खाली करना पड़ जाएगा. Let's say एक लिंक की एवरेज कॉस्ट अराउंड $50 है. अगर मुझे लेट्स से 1000 बैकलिंक्स चाहिए तो सोचो मुझे कितने सारे पैसे चुकाने पड़ेंगे उसके लिए, अराउंड $5000 or so. But the good thing is Google focuses on the sources. So Google is going to look at the referring domains, which is the source of your backlinks. So let's say if you are getting maybe 10 backlinks from 10 different sources and also they are niche relevant. And on the other hand, let's say you are getting 10 backlinks from just 2 niche relevant sources. What do you think Google is going to value more? Obviously, the first one, right? Where many people are recommending you rather than just 2 people recommending you. By the way, guys, I have an AI local SEO course on Udemy in which I dive deep into building backlinks for free using different AI tools, and I have created specifically for beginners. The course content clocks over 7 hours of video lectures. I have got hundreds of students with dozens of 5-star reviews, so it's a really great return on investment. Again, you don't want to miss out on this opportunity, so go ahead, click on that link mentioned in my video description. Coming back to this video, what should I do now? Well, I'll just pull up my favorite tool, which I'm pretty sure is the most favorite amongst all the link builders and SEO experts, and that is none other than Google Sheets. So what I'll do is I'll just simply populate this column here with the number of referring domains, and I can see for this SERP, and in the end I will calculate the median. So we essentially want a middle value so that we can take a guesstimate. Notice I said guesstimate and not a guesswork or proper estimation because the rankings fluctuate based on locations. and also how powerful the link source is, what is the domain authority of your site and theirs, and so on. So there are many other factors involved in it. So I generally prefer sticking to take down only the top 5 rankings and getting their referring domains. But in this case, I'll just go ahead and get all 10 of them and then calculate the median. So let's go ahead, and what I'll do is I'll say that we are getting about 10 referring domains for this particular keyword. I might even just name my keyword, which is going to be dental SEO agency. Just for now, we'll just place it back here so that we'll know that we are working for this particular keyword. So we have 10 referring domains, then we have about 7, we have 1, we have 14, we have 57, we have 68, and we have 20, then we have 2 and 33. So you can see, even though few of them have just one referring source, still they are ranking in the top 3. So as I said, backlinks alone aren't the only ranking factor. As I said in the beginning of this video, what lies most is basically how good your keyword research is, how good content you are posting on your site, how are you interlinking those content pieces, and also whether you are getting the links from niche authority relevant sites or not, and how much great your domain authority is. Basically this DR or DA metric, which is created by Moz. So that metric alone itself is not going to be a make or break for your site to get ranked on the top results, but it essentially gives you an idea that whether Google or any other search engine identifies your website to be authoritative or not. So you want to keep track of all these things. And now if I were to calculate median, I would just go ahead and call out this thing, make sure I'm taking median of this, and now I know that I just want to get 14 backlinks. Bare minimum. This is going to be bare minimum. Although I'm not going to settle on just 14 backlinks, but I'll need definitely more than this. So in order for me to rank this dental SEO agency keyword in the top 3 rankings in particularly United States, मुझे 14 backlinks चाहिए होंगे. Now, if I wanted to calculate a rough approximate of how much it would cost, I could just simply create something like, cost, and say that this is going to be equal to whatever value we have over here, and just multiply it with $50. So you can see about $700 is going to be costed for ranking on just this particular keyword. This is going to be bare minimum. Here, the budget seems not that out of our bounds and also not that cheap. Somewhere in the middle, I would say. But also, one thing to keep in mind that you might be facing few instances where the budget for backlinks goes well beyond your range. So in that case, you can just change up the keyword that you're trying to rank for, find another, low difficult, high volume keywords which are matching the similar search intents, and try to get the median referring domains and try to see how much it would cost you to get that backlink. Now, I've just taken a rough estimate. जरूरी नहीं है कि हर backlink को मुझे $50 चुकाने पड़ेंगे. It may be even sometimes more than that, or sometimes even maybe less than that, and I could make a work around it to get it for free. But it also depends on how good your negotiating skills are and stuff like that. Whenever you find that in your SERP analysis there are affiliate sites, basically आपको अगर identify करना है कि ये affiliate site है कि नहीं, you can just click on this particular icon which will take you to that website, and you can find whether they have an about us page or not, whether they have a contact us page or not, whether they have any real blogs and funneling down to a service page or not. It will take you some time, maybe 5-10 minutes of your time, to analyze whether the website is a legit business or just a PBN, which is basically a private blog network. सो वो आइडेंटिफाई करने के बाद आपको देखना पड़ेगा कि अगर आपके सर्प में अफिलिएट साइट्स रैंक कर रही है, तो बेसिकली इट्स नॉट अ गुड थिंग, बिकॉज अफिलिएट साइट्स को उनको ज़्यादा लिंक्स मिल जाती है ओनली एंड ओनली बिकॉज दे दे हैव बिग बजट, बिकॉज दे हैव different affiliate commissions earning through various different channels and sources, or sometimes even they involve in link exchanges, because chances are that they are not only running that particular affiliate network, but they have several other networks connected with it. तो वो क्या करते हैं कि whenever they are trying to get a backlink from a source, they will say that मेरा एक दूसरा affiliate network है and I will link you from that source. So you link to me right now. So that way this entire ecosystem works. We don't want to get into it, but I'm just giving you an overview about if your SERP contains any rankings which are for the affiliated sites, you just want to continue with another keyword. All right, so another thing I would check here is, even though I've calculated that the median backlinks that I would need for this is somewhere around 14 or so. पर मुझे ये भी देखना है कि जो सारी बैकलिंक्स है, मेजॉरिटी ऑफ देम जो भी टॉप रैंकर्स है, उनकी बैकलिंक्स कहाँ पे जा रही है? इज़ इट पॉइंटिंग टू द होम पेज और इज़ इट पॉइंटिंग टू अ ब्लॉग पोस्ट और इज़ इट पॉइंटिंग टू अ सर्विस पेज? वो भी बहुत डिपेंड करता है, बिकॉज़ जो ब्लॉग पोस्ट है उनकी सर्च इंटेंट सिर्फ इन्फॉर्मेशनल है। द पर्पस बिहाइंड दैट इज़ टू एजुकेट देयर ऑडियंस एंड गेट द ट्रैफिक व्हिच इज़ गोइंग टू बी अ कोल्ड लीड्स एंड देन नर्चर देम इनटू वार्म एंड हॉट लीड्स। सो बेसिकली दैट्स द अप्रोच यू फॉलो। सर्विस पेज है, इसका मतलब ये है कि दिस इज़ द मनी साइड, यानी कि वहाँ पे द कन्वर्जन्स आर एक्चुअली हैपनिंग। दे आर गोइंग टू शो how their service or their product stands out compared to their competitors, and if that links are pointing to the home page, then बहुत ही अच्छी चीज़ है। Now उसमें दो चीज़ें हो सकती हैं। I'll also make you understand how it differs when all the links are pointing to a home page and ranking for that particular keyword. Like in this instance, if a home page is ranking for dental SEO agency, then we want to learn about it and see कि क्योंकि जो होम पेज होता है ना, यूजुअली इट्स ब्रांडेड, वहाँ पे आप ज़्यादा ऐसी ऑप्टिमाइज्ड कंटेंट नहीं देखते हो। इट इज़ जस्ट लाइक अ होम पेज, यानी आपका घर का लिविंग रूम है। इट्स नॉट लाइक कि आप वहाँ पे यू आर गोइंग टू हैव किचन, यू आर गोइंग टू हैव अ बेडरूम। इट्स जस्ट गोइंग टू हैव अ सोफा एंड टू कैटर गेस्ट्स। आपका लिविंग रूम वो एरिया है, आप हर गेस्ट को आपके बेडरूम में, आपके किचन में नहीं लेके जाते, राइट? सो दैट्स द एंटायर पर्पस ऑफ होम पेज। होम पेज इज़ जनरली ब्रांडेड, बट अगर कोई साइट रैंक कर रही है उनका होम पेज स्पेसिफिकली फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर कीवर्ड, it's a really great thing. You want to maybe reverse engineer their process and take a look at in detail about what links are actually pointing to, and also take a look at their on-page content of the home page. यानी कि कौन से H1 tags, H2 tags वो rank कर रहे हैं, क्या type of content उन्होंने डाला है, the LSI keywords that they are incorporating and all those kind of things. But usually क्या होता है कि होम पेज अगर कोई रैंक कर रहा है इवन फॉर दोज पर्टिकुलर कीवर्ड्स, चांसेस आर कि उनकी जो ब्रांड नेम है, इट माइट बी कंटेनिंग दिस कीवर्ड व्हिच वी आर ट्राइंग टू सर्च एंड एनालाइज द सर्च एनालिसिस। सो होम पेज में ये भी होता है कि यू माइट थिंक कि उनको सारी हाई अथॉरिटेटिव सोर्सेस लिंक दे रही है, पासिंग ऑन द लिंक जूस टू द होम पेज, बट यहाँ पे होम पेज पे मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम साइटेशंस और जो फाउंडेशनल लिंक्स होती हैं, यानी कि जो जो लोकल डायरेक्टरीज जो होती है, दैट पॉइंट्स टू द होम पेज। सो इवन इफ यू फाइंड इट रियली बिग नंबर लाइक मे बी 100 links pointing just to the home page, don't get worried about it. You need to click on the referring domains, inspect it in detail and see where the links are coming from. If the links are coming from maybe like Yelp or MapQuest, or there are so many other different sources like local directories, we need to understand that these are just citations. Basically, it's like just dial of Google. So you have to understand that this is just going to point and it's just there to signal to Google that okay, this business lies in this particular location and caters and offers these kind of services. Those backlinks, citations backlinks, are just there to give you some presence in that area and identify what kind of services you offer in that area, right? So that's the entire point about foundational backlinks. Ideally, you do not want to actually move ahead and do any of these kind of stuff when you're trying to build links. First step would be always to build citations links, but citation links जो होते हैं ना, it's only applicable on local businesses and who want to do local SEO, service based business. But this kind of strategy where we are actually trying to see how much backlinks would we need, whether we are trying to use any other backlinking strategy, there are so many that we can go about it. By the way, if you're finding this video helpful, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to my channel and share this video amongst your friends and family members who might be in need for SEO. Let us all build a strong community of aspiring entrepreneurs and market leaders. So the point over here I was trying to make is basically that this question, that how many backlinks do I need, is pretty much applicable on maybe the SaaS industries, e-commerce industries, product industries, service-based industries, and someone who is enterprise level, यानी कि जो local area में नहीं but internationally also they want to rank. This answer to the question caters to all those search queries. So इसलिए this is like very covering all the vast topics and not just niching down. अगर आपको local citations build करनी है, you have to do that first before you jump onto this topic, and that is applicable only on the local SEO part of it. So now that I've done grabbing all the top guys and I've done some kind of calculated the median, what I would want is basically get 15% more than the median. So median तो ये है कि it's a middle value. Average नहीं ले रहे, because average somewhere it brings down, because average में क्या होता है कि you have let's say 5 sources getting the highest numbers and one source is super low. So that will bring the average to a lot down. That's not the case with the median. So that's what we are taking. And right now what we want to calculate is basically 15% more than this. So I'm just going to multiply it with 1.15. So now I know that I need 16 backlinks to get some good results. Now, although the 16 backlinks alone won't help you achieve wonders, as I said before, what matters also is the technical SEO aspect of it, the content, the domain authority, and many other things. So now that I've calculated 15% more than the median one, I would now go ahead and go to the backlink gap tab inside of my SEMrush. But before I do that, I will actually go ahead and open up all these different URLs in other tabs. So that way I have opened up all these different pages. इससे मैं थोड़ा minimize कर देता हूँ because right now our focus area would be on this particular Chrome tab. And here you can see we have so many different pages opened up. So मैं करूँगा ये कि I'll go back to this. I'll search for backlink gap tab, and here I'll enter my domain. So this is going to be, let's say, netmafia.co.in, and my competitor, ये मेरा competitor है, and it's going to be this, let's say, this entire URL, okay, not just the domain but entire URL. So अगर कोई particular page पे वो link जुड़ जा रहा है, I want that, and I will add this for rest of all the other top 5 or top 10 rankings. And as you can see, as I'm entering all these different things, you'll see this is going to the service page, even this is going to the search page, even this is going to the search page, and I think एक था शायद से जिसका होम पेज पे आ रहा था, but no worries, we'll go ahead and find the prospects. So what this will do, it will basically analyze, it will use SEMrush as its own AI जो आपको बता देगा कि कौन सा लिंक रेलेवेंट है और कौन सा नहीं. नाउ इट डज दिस बाय एक्चुअली एनालाइजिंग योर वेबसाइट्स नीश based on the content it has and the links that are currently passing through it, and it pretty much does the same thing on your competitor's website also, and giving you a rough estimate and idea whether you should be getting this link or not. So you will see that it matches that around 3 on 5, 2 on 5, so it's going in descending order, right? And you can see there are in total about 75 different referring domains which are common across all these different URLs. यानी कि ये जो सारे links है ये point कर रहे हैं आपके competitors को. So you would want to approach them and ask them कि भैया क्या आप हमें link दोगे हमारी website पे, चाहिए तो आप पैसे ले लो पर हमें link दे दो, like that kind of a thing. But it's not that easy. You have to work your way around and get backlinks and maybe do some other kind of things. So ideally, when you find and you focus on this this match phrase, or I should say the match score for that particular domain, you would want to ideally go up and above 3. In this case, we can see there's only one link which is matching around 3 on 5. You can go ahead and get the links which are even have 2 on 5 rating, doesn't matter, but वो depend करता है from keyword to keyword. When you don't find so much, then you'll have to keep digging more and more. So I would settle on only those which are 1 on 5 are pretty much useless, because now you'll see that this is CBS 19 News. So this is like a press release, I would assume, or maybe like a media news outlet which is linking to that particular service page. So I'm going to assume that it's going to be a press release. So it's not a big point to approach a media house and get a backlink. वो बहुत ही आपको high charge करेगा for that single link. So you would want to get only from niche relevant sources, alright? Now, sometimes these media outlets like business.blog, or maybe something like small business something, which is right here, you will see where my cursor is pointing, might not necessarily be a press release link, but also Harrow link. I know Harrow has been discontinued, and Harrow basically is a way to get free links for your website, and these are really high authoritative sources with real organic traffic sites linking out to you. So Harrow used to be a really great source. Harrow has been discontinued, but recently I found an alternative to Harrow which is free and can be a great way to bump up your DR metric and get high quality backlink. So you might want to check this video next.